What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Booze and Chill and Day to Day Ray. If you're here for the vibes, the drinks, or the upside down, you're in the right place, my friend. Before we dive into Stranger Things Season 5, Episode 3 and 4, we're doing a My Pop giveaway. So make sure you're here when I announce the winner or the popcorn goes bye bye. So grab a drink, settle in, and let's get weird. Booze and Chill and Day to Day Ray starts now. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Booze and Chill / Day to Day. La 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 la. How does the song go? La 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 la. Oh, you get the point. Live. Yeah, we're here and we're doing this thing. Just to kind of like point it out right now. I'm not excited for today's program because I've been so fucking all over the place as far as work goes, and it's been like I haven't had time. I haven't had time to put fancy stuff up, so we're just gonna be talking and maybe see if we can find something along the way to kind of show to put up as we talk about episodes 3 and 4 of Stranger Things. But first off, let's set the mood, shall we? Let's set the mood. Let's put what do we got? Let's put some of that. That what you hear in the background, fellow viewers, fellow followers, fellow vlog enthusiasts, fellow something, because they're watching in both of my channels as well as Facebook and Instagram, my personal Facebook, or is my vlog Facebook? No, I don't know what to call it anymore. It's my personal Facebook. But here we are. Also, let me know where you guys are watching from. So we're here. First, we're going to start off by doing the My Pop giveaway. I apologize for the movement. Any sudden moves and this thing goes crazy. I also switched up a little bit on my set here and there. Just trying something different. As you can maybe probably tell, this angle's a bit different and a little wobbly too. I have to settle down. But yeah, we're here. We're gonna do the giveaway. We're gonna start off with the giveaway first, and then we're gonna go into. So we're gonna nerd out on some Stranger Things season 5, episodes 3 and 4, and that's the whole complete volume 1. By the way, there's only 4 episodes. We already done 1 and 2, past 2 lives. And now we're going to cover the last 3 and 4. Why is that? Why are we going to make this so long? Why are you going to make this all about Stranger Things? Sure. I don't know what that was. Something went black there for a second. But anyways, let's start off with the giveaway, shall we? Let's start off with the giveaway. So if you joined the giveaway, the My Pop giveaway, let's give a shout out to the sponsors of the Booze and Chill / Day to Day Rave giveaway, and that's the My Pop. Big shout out to My Pop, local gourmet popcorn from here in the home state of Laredo. They are awesome people. Awesome fundraising that they do, and just overall just good popcorn. If you like popcorn, you'll like these popcorn. They got some good stuff, man. I'm telling you, it's gourmet stuff, man. Why are my glasses fogging up? But anyways, let's get on to that. Let's get the wheel up, shall we? Let me just enlarge and get rid of some stuff here. Some stuff popping up. I don't even want it. I don't want it there. I don't want it there. So let's get this started. Let's see what we got here. My things happen real slow. Why is that? I can't click stuff. Oh, there we go. What's up, Alex? Good friend, good friend, and awesome supporter of the channel. What's going on, man? What's going on? Long time no chat. Or at least here. But yeah, if y'all are ready to go, once again, if you all joined, just like I've been mentioning, I even did a short video on this. If you join in the giveaways, you gotta be present. If you ain't present, you don't get the present. That's how life works, man. I think, or at least here it does. At least here it does. So, yeah, you know what? Let's give it a little bit more time. I actually was not planning on doing this, but being that I've been so goddamn busy, I figured why not. And some of you people who really like to pay attention to details probably notice a little something wrong way, a little something right here, right there on this side of me and this side of the screen. For the people watching in the short form, y'all can't see it. So for the short form people, I'm just gonna bust it out. For the short form people, this is what I decided. Why not? Why not? This is what we're doing. This is called a Shiner. This is Shiner. This is called Shockwave. It is a blue raz shandy. Blue raz being blue raspberry. So I saw this, like I've tried shandies before, but I wasn't even aware that Shiner even made shandies. So just for the sake of this, we're trying the Shiner Shockwave, just to make this a little bit more interesting, to kind of make up for the fact that, you know, I wasn't 100% prepared for the Stranger Things reviewing, breakdown, and discussion. So we're gonna open this up, and also while I open it and pour it, because I want to see what color it is on it. Like if it's blue, I'm gonna like, whoa, I'm gonna trip out. I'm gonna trip out if this drink is blue, dude. Welcome to everybody watching. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to Booze and Chill, where we have a drink, have great conversations, and nerd out on stuff. And occasionally, I haven't done it lately, but we do also do food. I should get back into that. I need to get back into the food stuff, because who doesn't love food, right? Who doesn't love food? We need it to survive, right? Let's see how it looks. Oh no, I spilled some. And then to make matters worse, oh, awesome! I missed my comics. I think even the people in the short form can actually see that too. Oh, never mind. Short form people can't see that. For people watching short form, yes, just watching the horizontal version. On my right hand side over here, you can probably even hear it. Stack of comic books. We've actually gone through our huge collection, and now they're underneath me now, which you can probably see. I'm a little. It might not look like it, but I'm a little bit further from my stuff because I can't stick my feet underneath. Now you have to chug. I'll chug what I poured. I'll chug what I poured because, well, yeah, I did mess up a little bit. So I'll chug this part. We're gonna chug what managed to land in the cup. So here's to that. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Oh, that smells delicious. Cheers. That is delicious, actually. Wow. Excuse me. That is actually really good. Okay, now for reals. To the giveaway. So, if you are not present, you will not get your prize. You gotta be present, man. You gotta be present. So here we go. Let's do this. I just noticed I feel naked because I'm not wearing my rings. I usually wear rings, so let's do this. Let's get this thing open up here. Well, first, let's create the suspense. We gotta create the suspense here. Give me a sec. First we gotta shush. I also apologize. I was supposed to also go live on not Facebook, on TikTok. But because, like I said, long hours work, I used up my battery, man. On music. What's going on, Jose? Watching on Insta, or I'm sorry, the Gram, as they call it now. Let's pop this thing open. Let's get into the giveaway now, guys. Let's get into the giveaway. If I can, okay, there we go. Let's get into this giveaway. Again, you gotta be present. You've got to be You've got to be present. You've got to be present. You've got to be present. All right. So, I thought I had it up already, but apparently not. Also, my shit's lagging a little bit. It's up. There it is. It took it a while, but it's up. All right, it's up. So, again, if you ain't here, then you know you gotta be here. You gotta be here. So let's do this. Let's do this thing. Let's drum roll. What the shit? Drum roll. There we go. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Juan Rojo. Congratulations, Juan Rojo, for winning the My Pop giveaway. If you are present, please let yourself be known and get a hold of me, man, so we can get you your party pack, as they call it. Hello from Alexis. Hello, hi there. How's it going? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Booze and Chill. Please make yourself comfortable and open yourself up a nice drink, because we like to hang out and chill. And just today we're gonna nerd out on Stranger Things season 5, episodes 3 and 4. So if you're watching or you're just curious about it and you don't mind spoilers, stick around. Have a drink with me. I'm having a very interesting drink. I'll show it off again right now. Let's get rid of this. Once again, congratulations. And once again, if you are watching, please get a hold of me. Hope he catches this here, or at least alive by the end of tomorrow. So, all right, we did the giveaway. We did all that. Let's get the mood back up here. Let's see. Let's do. Let's change it up a bit now. Something. That's a little too. Why the hell not? This one's brought to you by StreamYard. The music before this is again from my good friend Ace Core 30. Please give his stuff a look. He makes his own beats, and he's just great producer, great to work with. He knows his stuff, and it's just good stuff, good tunes, good beats for when you're in need of it, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a videos, or whatever the case is. He knows how to do his shit, man. Check him out, Ace Core 30. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and you can also catch him on what's that other streaming service? Twitch. On Twitch. You can catch him on Twitch as well. Please check him out. And let me show you guys one more for the people who just joined here. Excuse me, wrong camera. So this is what I'm working on. Again, this wasn't planned for, but there it is. It's a Shiner Shockwave. This song bitch packs 8% ABV. So it's a little bit above the average. And what in the shit happened to the jam here? What just happened? Oh, I didn't have it on the loop there. So anyways, yeah. Packs 8%. It's a shandy. For those of you who are not familiar, it's like a alcoholic-y lemonade type of style of beer. But it's also blue raz, which essentially is blue raspberry. Not no brainer there. Again, like I mentioned earlier, I wasn't even aware that Shiner even made shandies, so that's pretty goddamn cool. So I'm gonna try to pour it again and not make a fool of myself. There we go. That's a good pour. That is a good pour. Holy shit. It's a good thing I have messy mats to avoid such chaos. Some moisture there. Moist. Some people are a little uncomfortable with that word, which is kind of weird. But anyways, Stranger Things, Season 5, Episode 3, Volume 1, Chapter 3, The Turnbow Trap. That is the name of Chapter 3. Chapter 3 being, well, Episode 3, of course, right? And the episode opens up with Elle and Hopper trying to go through the Great Wall of the Upside Down. That's what I'm calling it. It's essentially a ginormous wall, kind of like the size of the wall, or the idea that was supposed to be the one that Trump built between us and Mexico, which is right next door to us. But besides that, so yeah, I'm trying to go through the wall because Elle believes that the Demogorgon that kidnapped Holly and the Chapter 2 went through the damn thing, and now that's why they're trying to get on there. And on the other side of our realm, like this world, our world that we live in right now, Will gets it with Joyce, his mom, and finally speaks up to her and tells her that her plan sucked. Her plan was to just kind of like be stuck in the station to just, basically just babysitting Will, because Will's a pretty giant mama's boy. Up until now, he finally fucking spoke up to her, like I said, and proceeds to tell Joyce that he's glad he did what he did, because now he knows Vecna's plan. And then that cuts into the classroom. It's one new character that the show introduced, and that is Derek Turnbow, which is part of the title of Chapter 3, The Turnbow Trap. And it's gonna make sense once we get through this entire thing. And then the Stranger Things song. I would put it up, but then fucking YouTube is gonna strike me out and probably knock me off the air. And who wants that? We're here to chill and hang out and have a good time, guys. Cheers. Son of a bitch, this thing is delicious. It's refreshing and delicious. Holy shit. This is good. Anyways, comes back to Henry having breakfast with Holly and telling her that his house is the safest place for her to be, and tells her that Derek is the next roommate. Henry, and then he proceeds to tell Holly that if Henry misbehaves, that he'll just send him back to face the monsters all by himself with everybody else. Which is kind of funny and a little weird, a little, I think you know the word I'm talking about. A little petty, pedo. How do you say it when you shorten it? Petty, pedo. You get it. So Henry leaves. He leaves Holly alone and asks her for one thing: for her not to go into the woods. That is his only request. She can do as she pleases. He just asks for her for one thing: to not go into the woods. Back at the Upside Down, soldiers arrive in front of the Great Wall of the Upside Down, as I call it. Now, before they get there, they turned on a powerful sonic weapon that, according to my research, is called the Hedgehog. For those of you who are wondering, there's a machine, this weapon that they use, and they just introduced it just like that. It's just like boom, and they already have it on as they're driving towards the Great Wall of the Upside Down. So those of you who are wondering what that shit was, is this very heavily powerful supersonic weapon, and apparently that completely cut blocks Eleven's ability to, uh, what's the word? It completely blocks her telepathic abilities and stuff. So there you go. You ever go up against somebody with those type of abilities, you know what to use. Like if you could just just go to Walmart and just buy it under the villain aisle and get yourself a supersonic weapon there. But anyways, so Hob right away realizes that sonic weapon is what's hurting Elle, so he knocks it out and bringing Elle back into the fight and finishing off the soldiers. Again, this is all happening in front of the Great Wall of the Upside Down, as I call it. At the station, the gang is huddled up and discussing that Will saw and how Vecna is now stalking his victims differently. And there's a really funny and awkward planning to not kidnap Derek. And it's funny because they use like D&D figures, Dungeons and Dragons figures, to kind of like map it out and make sure like everyone's got it. It's hilarious. It's funny how they can still somehow bring that childlike thing from these characters, even though they're like in their like 20s now. It's weird, but at the same time, it's a little bit like, I mean, it's been done before. I mean, even in the 90s. In the 90s, there were movies where like 30-year-olds were playing teenagers, and like the entire school, high school, I mean, was like 20 and 30-year-olds. It's been done before. It's just, that's why it's called acting. That's why it's acting. It's called acting, bro. Right? That's what it is. And so anyways, where was I? Meanwhile, Holly is having the time of her life and Henry's home. Henry, aka Vecna, aka One, and finds like this Boy Scout looking stylish box. Inside of this box is much more Boy Scout related items, and I think that is going to play a kind of like a huge role, because and if you pay attention to movies, you know that when they focus on something very specific, it's going to come out again in throughout in this case the show. So they really emphasize on this little toy chest thing full of Boy Scout stuff. And you got to keep in mind that this is the home of Henry, aka Vecna, aka One. So it's going to coincide with something that I'm going to be mentioning in a bit. It's not probably till episode 4, but I know it's going to tie in somehow, and you'll probably, if you stick around, you'll probably kind of see the connection there as well. So, bam. Where was I? Oh yeah, the box. But the box. What? The things get spooky when she hears the doorbell ring and finds a note in the mailbox saying, "I need help," signed from Henry, aka Vecna, aka One, right? And in the Upside Down, cutting to the Upside Down again, the military finds their guys down, and Hop and Elle are hiding and discussing how they're going to handle their kidnapped soldier. And it's funny because before they managed to take down these soldiers, there's one specific soldier that they saw, that L11 saw peeing on the wall. And she brings that up. That's like the first thing she brings up. She's like, he peed on it. And then they proceed to discuss like, oh yeah, I mean, how are we gonna do this? What are we gonna ask him? Blah blah blah, this and that. And then Elle wants some answers because she knows some stuff, because she's 11 and she can crawl into anybody's mind and find out all your deep darkest secrets and all your weird fetishes that all you weirdos have. But yeah, she's like, yeah, I want to ask him this and this and that. Well, you're this and that, and like he peed on it, and she was just very, very stuck on this, like he peed on it, because, and the fact that he peed on it, it just means that he was not afraid to relieve himself on this thing. So that just means that he knows something, right? It's kind of like you see someone pet random dangerous animal, You see someone pet a crocodile, right? You see someone pet a goddamn crocodile. You don't pet a crocodile, right? You just don't. They'll snap and fucking eat you, right? It's like seeing that. And you're like, this guy knows something. Same concept, right? Same concept. You see someone do something dangerous and you're like, how are they just doing that? How the fuck are they just doing that? And you think to yourself, like, because they know something about that. So the same concept with Elle and this soldier that they is now in their custody. So anyways, moving on. Then we get to the scene of a science classroom where Erica is introduced. We all don't remember that Erica is the little sister of Lucas. So Erica is learning about wormholes. Her brother Lucas and Mike signal her to ditch class and try to proceed to explain their plan to save Holly. And this is my favorite part, dipshit Derek. That is literally what Erica ends up calling the new character that is introduced into the show. Dipshit Derek. Probably the greatest name in the show. Dipshit Derek. And somewhere else, Will and Robin sneak their way to steal drugs to knock out Derek's parents. It's not that kind of show, guys. Relax. We get another appearance from Murray. Murray is the bearded guy. Dropping off supplies for the gang and giving out love advice to Jonathan. If y'all watch the first live where I talked about the first episode, there was a lot of clues. That's what I love about the first episode. It was just clues. Everything was a clue. Everything was a goddamn clue in the first episode. And in the first episode, he handed him a tape. I forgot exactly what he said, but he gave out this hint. Something about he says you will find this music engaging. And volume 3, in this episode, he finally opens the tape and it reveals a goddamn wedding ring. Because he's still in love with Nancy. Just FYI. I apologize for everybody who is watching right now if this is kind of sort of quite possibly spoiling shit, but I've been saying ever since the first one, just so you know, cheers to you. Please feel free to hop on the chat, man. This is a chill zone. If you enjoy a nice drink here, this is the place for you. Like place to chill, have a drink, and nerd out. In this case, because we're talking Stranger Things, this is the place. Come hang out, hit the like button if you like Stranger Things, or some shandy or shiner. That's what we're having right now. Please, subscribe. Please subscribe. Please join the Booze and Chill gang. Cheers. So let's get back into this. So we get another appearance. I already said that. In the Upside Down, in the Upside Down, we're going back and forth because this is how the show goes. In the Upside Down, Hop is interrogating their soldier hostage, trying to get info about a character that was shown, but not the name wasn't necessarily mentioned. It goes by the name of Dr. J. And just spoiler alert, because she was shown, it's a female. She was shown, and for those of you who don't know, probably do know this. If you know the Terminator, I'm talking Terminator 1, Terminator 2. If you know those movies, you know Sarah Connor, that's Dr. J. Sarah Connor is in the fucking Stranger Things. And there's more to it. We're gonna get into it. It goes deep, bro. It goes deep. So he's interrogating his hostage, trying to get info about Dr. J, and Elle nearly kills this soldier trying to find out what they're keeping locked in their underground base. Because couple of clips, I think it was in episode 2, a couple of clips also in 3, where they show this very, very secret hallway, or door to a secret hallway to a secret what are they called? Base. They show it, we just don't see what's in it. And there's a theory that Elle has, and she feels, according to her powers, that they're keeping Vecna in there. She thinks that the military, the government, has their dirty, filthy, disgusting, greedy paws on Vecna, and they think that's what they have, because there's more. Let's keep going. So back in Henry's house, Holly suits up, Lord of the Rings style. I'm talking like with the robe and the hood and all the stuff that she found in that little toy chest, with all the whatchamacallit, Boy Scout stuff, from head to toe. And she heads into the woods. She completely does not listen to Henry, even though she did find a mysterious letter in the mail, or in Henry's mailbox, saying that he is in trouble and he needs help, right? So back in our realm, this realm that we're in right now, Erica acts her way into the Turnbull's house with a pretty drug spiked pie, right? She does the tears because there was like a situation with her. She was best friends with the family's daughter, and they had like this thing, and they're not best friends anymore. And so she kind of, used that to her advantage. So she went in apologizing, crying with a pie in front of her, and she's very good. The Erica character is good, and like the character itself, she's very good. She's so what's the word I'm looking for? She's got attitude. She's smart. She's got spunk. She's got spunk for miles, and she knows that. And she uses that to her advantage, and she acts her way into the Turnbull's house. And then there's an awesome scene because they're eating the pie, and they're knocking out one by one. And there's this awesome scene of Erica being a complete psycho. It's kind of freaky, actually. The dad's the first one to go down because the guy was already drinking wine with his pie, so he was already getting a little tipsy. So the drug hit him the fastest. And then the mom goes down, and then Derek goes next. The only one that stays completely sober is the ex-best friend, and she's freaking out because everyone's fucking dropping to the floor. And Erica, through the entire time they were eating pie, she's like, just try the pie, I made it just for you. No, I'm watching what I'm eating. Oh, but I use the sugar-free stuff, so it's okay, guilt-free, blah blah blah, and that. And everyone started dropping, and she's freaking out. I need you to call 911, Erica. I need you to call 911. And that's where we get that scene of Erica being a psycho. She stands up and she pulls out a huge ass syringe, and she goes, I told you to eat your damn pie. And just injects some shit into the ex-best friend's neck, dude. It's intense stuff. Erica's intense, dude. Erica's intense. There's this thing going around also that Erica is capable of defeating Pennywise. And I just like, you know what? Yes. Probably yes. Erica could turn Pennywise into goddamn mush. She can turn him into goddamn mush, probably, more than likely. Cheers. I'm gonna pour myself a little bit more there, man. This stuff is good. This wasn't planned out. But it's so good. I mean, no. Scratch that. I was gonna have a drink because we have drinks here while we discuss stuff, but wasn't planning on this though. But I said, well, why not? Why not? I want to try it. Oh, it smells delicious too. Packing 8%, very good stuff. Anyways, back to not kidnapping children. Somehow their plan goes through and starts booby trapping the Turnbull's house for the Demogorgon that's supposed to be, coming after him because he's the victim, and moving Derek to another location. Joyce and Will have a moment, and she tells him how guilty she is about losing him the first time hence season 1, the first episode and stuff like that. It's a mother son moment that they have. And moments later, Steve and Dustin track the Demogorgon, hauling it to the Turnbull's house. Lights flicker and boom, and I gotta semi-shrink this thing because I cannot seem to. My camera blocks my notes. These are my personal notes. This ain't no Chat GPT stuff. Where was I? Okay. Hauling Turbo's house, lights flickering, and then boom, it drops from the roof, like in the Wheeler's house from the first episode in season 5. I'm sorry, episode 2. But Demogorgon just opens a portal from Holly's room and just right in there. It's exactly what happens here. And excuse me. Lucas leads the Demogorgon through all the traps that they put up, and they manage to set the goddamn thing on fire like they did to Vecna in the last season. And then catches fire. What does he do? He flips, as Mike says, referring to the them getting into flipping into the upside down. So the guys, Steve, Dustin, Jonathan, and Nancy, are in pursuit of the Demi. At this point, I'm just call it Demi, and lead on wild goose chase. Back with Will and the others, trying to keep Derek quiet. Will realizes, like, you know what? Because I think even Dustin's like heading southeast or something like that, heading southeast, right? And Will realizes, like, you know, this is why it turned back, because we're southeast, so it's heading back to us. So they're in trouble already. And back in the upside down, Holly has walked deep into the woods at this point that were forbidding to her, and finds desert-looking mountain caves. Which the transition is kind of weird, but I mean, you know, it's not exactly real. It's the upside down. It's whatever happens there. When something spooks her and then turns and just hauls it back into the green woods, and then she hears the footsteps and approaching her, looks up to her mystery stalker, and it's goddamn Max, bro. The vegetable in the season, walking, talking, and running and shit. And that's how that episode ends, guys. I had visuals. I swear I had visuals to show you guys to kind of go with the storytelling. But, or the review storytelling, whatever you want to call it. But like I said, busy. And that ends episode 3. That ends episode 3. And in fact, let's switch these out a bit. In fact, I think I might have seen. Give me a second. I might have seen something here. A volume 2 trailer. That's the one. We'll go ahead and break this down, and then we'll talk. Oh wait, this is volume 2. We'll do this last. This is a volume 2 trailer. We'll do this thing last, man, for sure. This is volume 2. We're not even to volume 2 yet, but we're going to. So stick around. We're gonna break down volume 2 teaser after we're done messing around with Stranger Things season 5 episode 4. What's it called? Sorcerer. Chapter 4, Sorcerer. And this episode starts off with Joyce trying to calm Derek down and explain to him that Mr. What's-It, because remember at this point, Derek is they're saving Derek via kidnapping. That's how Joyce puts it in episode 3. So they're trying to calm down Derek and explain to him that Mr. What's-It is the bad guy. So as soon as Joyce unties him. I mean, he makes a run for it. Robin and Max seal the barn because they're like in this weird barn-looking thing to avoid Derek from escaping. Derek not cooperating. Will sees the Demi charging to the barn in his vision that he gets, and it busts through the door, and Will seeing him coming from a mile away. Joyce tries to fight him off, but the Demi backs off. And there's a weird connection to that because every single time that Will sees these things coming, it's like he's them. So again, the Demi breaks in and kind of sort of stops himself, and at the same time, Will's doing like this motion, like he's backing off. So right there and then you already see the first connection there. I'm not gonna say what just yet because but like I said, if you know where this is going, you know where this is going. But if you do not, so So, anyways, Joyce tries to find him off. She leads him to the outside of the barn, and out of nowhere, the gang, the guys, Dustin, Steve, and all of them in the car that they were in, run him the fuck over. Demi runs for it and flips again into the upside down. The gang makes in the car Steve, Nancy, Jonathan, and Dustin make a wildest decision to drive through the portal that the Demi left open as it's closing and miraculously make it through the damn thing. So, meanwhile, back at the barn, Will is still having visions, but not just through the eyes of the Demi. He saw a place he's never seen before, and there were more children in it. And that's where it cuts off to the I know I'm pretty good at it, right? I'm pretty good at it. I think I'm pretty good at that. Leave your comments. Was that good? No? Was it good? Was it? I think it was. Cheers. 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 Yeah, boy. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I'm the short form or the horizontal form, or long form or short form. I don't know what these guys are calling it anymore. But let me know where you're watching from. Are you watching this version or this version? Let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know if are you watching Stranger Things season 5? Have you finished watching volume 1? And let me know if you are psyched for. I thought I saw something. Are you psyched for volume 2? Which we're gonna break down the teaser in a bit once we actually get through this entire thing. Back into this. So Stranger Things and all that. So then we cut to a scene of a family watching a movie with popcorn and stuff. 2 soldiers knock on their door, and the only words they say is, "It's your daughter." Like, that's all they got to say. And it cuts into a scene of them putting her into a bus full of more children. And as this is happening, Mike and Lucas witnessing this from afar on their bikes. And cutting into the upside down. I lost myself. In the upside down, the gang are behind the Demi. Dustin, Steve, and all of them, hauling so much ass behind the Demi, or seems like they are. Steve and Dustin arguing as usual, don't realize that they're driving towards the Great Wall of the Upside Down, and they crash right the fuck into it, and it just completely goes black. It just goes completely like that. For dramatic effect. I might not have the clips, but hey, that you gotta admit that was pretty clever. That was pretty clever, man. That was pretty clever. What's going on? What's going on? Cool. Thank you. Let me know what you think. Also, let me know, are you Stranger Things fan? Because that's where we're covering, man. That's what we're covering. Thank you for joining. Cheers. This hits for you. What is it? Love Bunny YouTube. Thank you for joining. So let's get back into this thing, shall we? So in the Upside Down, I'm sorry, I already did that. Back in Earth, I already mentioned the Upside Down part. Back in Earth, Will does his art thing and paints what he saw all over the barn, and explains that the place that he saw felt important to Vecna, and thinks that he wasn't supposed to see it, and mentions that Derek was just one of the many of Vecna's victims. Then Mike and Lucas arrive out of breath due to riding bikes, and tell Will and the others about soldiers taking the bus load of kids. So at this point, they're like, Vecna's not the only one who wants these kids, man. Like, what is it with everybody wanting these kids, bro? What is it with this? Yeah. I what? I really am? You really are? Yeah, all right, cool. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Oh, like you're a fan. Oh, yeah. I just got it. Thank you. Awesome. Wait, let's hang out. Stick around. Hang out. Let's geek out. What is it that you liked about episode 3 and 4 from volume 1? And let me know if there's certain parts of the show that just really just like blew your mind. Let me know in the live chat down there, or on the side, depending where you're watching from. So I lost myself for a second there. But all right, there I am. In the Upside Down, we're going back and forth because again, this is how the show works. In the Upside Down military base, we find out that Major General Dr. J is using the bus load of kids for bait. And that's all we know. I'm looking at the wrong camera. That's all we know. That's all we know up to this point. That Dr. J, the Major General Dr. J, is using these kids for bait, and that's all we know. And it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Like, using kids as bait, bro. Like, that's a little fucked up. But I mean, that's all we got for now. So on the other side of the Great Wall of the Upside Down, Max is nursing Holly's cut knee. Holly trying to process how Max is in with her, but still, like, how she's there with her, I mean, but still at the hospital. Like, she just doesn't captivate that at all, right? And Holly, in desperation, trying to tell Max that Henry's in trouble. Like, he left me this letter and this and that. And then Max just blurts out that she wrote the note, that it was from her, and starts to give Holly proof that she was the real Max, and not a monster that Holly thinks she is. And the funny example that Max uses is that she brings up, that one time that Mike thought it was a smart idea to get a mohawk, and then she mentioned a bunch of other details, and then Holly's like, "What color?" And she's like, "Hot orange." And then I was like, "Oh, yeah, you're the real deal." I think Max might. You think what? Max might die completely sad. Oh my god, that is a very sad theory, man. That is such a sad theory. Hello. Hi there, Stranger Things fan. Awesome. We got literal Stranger Things fan in the name in there. Awesome. I think Max that completely. Ooh, nah, she might. Oh, we got two people who think that Max is gonna get snipped out of the Stranger Things show. I really hope she doesn't either, man. She's pretty important to Lucas, but you can't hold on to these characters for. I mean, that's the harsh thing about when it comes to these very good storytellers, man. Like, they get you hooked on these characters. You learn to love these characters, and then they're like, you know what? And then the worst part is the worst part is they choose to cut out the most lovable one. I'm not even gonna. I already fucked up because I already said which is my favorite one out of like everybody, and that's Dustin. And just because I said that, they're probably gonna cut him off, and I would be so pissed and sad. You know, when they completely got rid of Eddie, I was just like, I bawled. I'm not gonna lie to you, I bawled. It's like, no, oh, that shit hurt, man. It hurt right here, hurt right there. Woo. She is a good character, honestly. Yes, she is. It's like how they took away exactly like I said. It's but that's good storytelling for you, man. It's good storytelling. Like they know how what characters to get rid of. I mean, and they just like they hit you right in the feels. That's how storytelling works, man. Yeah, but I want completely emotionally attached to Eddie as much as I am to Max. Yeah, I can see that. Because they were both badasses. Oh, I'm sorry. Eddie was a badass and Max is a badass. So I can understand why. It's got the little misfits character, you know what I mean? The little misfits of the group. And I mean, like, I can kind of say that I myself am a bit of a misfit. So I related to those. I relate to Max and I related to Eddie and stuff. So yeah, I totally get it. I totally fucking get it. You guys are cool. Totally consider subscribing. We need to hang out some more. This is awesome. Exactly. So going on with Shares of Things episode 4. We're gonna lead up to the finale, bro. The finale. Oh, it's chef's kiss, brew. What? I meant to say bro. Oof. Don't kill Dustin or Steve. I myself don't care much for Steve. Yes, he's like a father. He's become like a fatherly figure to Dustin. I've seen that. It's great. It's fucking great. But Steve is he's still a douche, right? He's still a douche. A lovable douche. Kind of like me. But don't touch Dustin, man. Don't touch Dustin. What is that? Don't lay a finger on them. He's a babysitter. That's right. I forgot he referred to him as the babysitter. All the kids can't function without him. Kids would die without him. Well, if you think about it, Dustin and Steve both play a protective role. Steve being the babysitter, as you said, and him being able to handle himself. And Dustin, on the other hand, is the brains. Steve looks for Dustin when he's stuck in a very complicated situation where he has to, use his thinker. Dustin, on the other hand, Steve. I got my shit backwards. Dustin relies on Steve whenever he needs backup. So again, they both play very protective roles. So it's like they're kind of the same thing, just in different factors. You know what I mean? The kids with that. Fred has been Will since he's just kind and relatable, and he's underrated in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, if you saw what you saw in this episode that we're talking about right now, Erica is a badass. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. And there's this thing going around the internet with that Erica would be capable of melting down or talking down Pennywise the clown. And I can't help but agree, dude. I can't help but agree. Like she's a little shit talker, but she's also very smart and very full of spunk. full of spunk. But yeah, I can totally see that. Totally see that. What is it? Will just needs a break from the. Yeah, they bring up the haircut. They bring up the haircut in I believe it was this episode or the episode before. It was I think it was episode 3, because they're sneaking in to it was episode 3. They're sneaking to find drugs to knock out the Turnbull family, and they're doing it very sneakily because Robin's like going out with one of the nurses, and so they're doing it secretly without her catching them. And like a couple episodes before, Will caught her and the girlfriend making out, and she and Robin saw him, and she brought it up that moment. And she's like, oh, I knew I recognized that bowl cut. And he goes, yeah, they're not very popular anymore. Oh, it's funny stuff, dude. It's funny stuff. Woo! You can't spell America without Erica. You cannot. You cannot. Put Erica, Angela, Vecna, and Mike on what was it? I didn't even put it up. My apologies. This thing's slowing down, man. This thing's slowing down. Put Erica, Angela, Vecna, and Mike and Dustin bullies in a room. Erica would clock. Yeah, I can. Yeah, she won't like beat him, but she'll definitely make them feel real bad about themselves. That's your hair. Whose hair? Howie's hair is somewhat better this season. Which is Will. Okay. I saw an H before that. I'm like, who's there? But I got it. I just got it. I wish I could. What? I wish I could roast Erica. I mean, I could take a whack at it. I have a really big mouth. I'm not gonna lie. Not for real. Me and her would be besties. Same, dude. Same here. Like I said, I have a really big mouth. I have a really, really big mouth. It's got me some trouble back in the days, but my mouth gets me right out. No pun intended. That was not a sex joke. It's not funny. Okay, fine it. For humor's sake, let's just make it into that. All right, guys. While you guys discuss, I'm gonna go ahead and just continue on with the with this here episode. I love the discussion that's happening here. I love it. So much Stranger Things love. It's insane. Anyways, so Max leads Holly into the caves. Max leads Holly into the cave and shows her where she hangs out and practically lives. Max explains that she has lives in thousands of memories. She has lived in thousands of memories, Henry's memories, that she calls a prison. Now back in the real world, the kids are being transported into the military into the military base. Erica and High Above infiltrating the base. You guys discussing still right now. Erica's in the picture now. Erica infiltrating the base. Back at the station, the guys are planning to bust out these kids. Robin awkwardly speaks out loud about Dick, and she proceeds to make the plan that was inspired by the Great Escape movie. Hence, Dick was one of the characters in the movie. In the end, Derek was chosen to lead the plan. He was chosen to get in there and get shit done. I see so much discussions here, man. So much discussion. There's people making friends in the chat, man. I love it. Episode 5, season 2. Oh man, you got some catching up to do. I feel, and So what's it are just different personalities of one. That could be the situation, actually. I never actually thought of that one, but you do make a good point. It could be it actually. It could be a situation like that. It makes sense. Vecna got me. He made me crack my arms and limbs. Damn. Well, you're gonna be so fucking surprised once you start reaching closer to once you get to episode 4, because that what you just said there, Stranger Things fans, is gonna blow your mind. He's so mean. Who's so mean, Vecna? I mean, he is pretty fucking evil. But continuing, Hop and L military style planning to infiltrate the upside down base. Dustin and the rest of the gang surprise Hop and L by clearly contact, and by clearly I mean like they weren't actually able to get like a really good signal on the walkie-talkie, so they're clearly contacting them from the upside down. Both parties synchronized to meet up, but continue through plan 1, which is Hop and L's plan is to infiltrate the thing. Dustin, Steve, and the other gang are going forth on, trying to keep up with his Demi. Max. In the cave, Max tells the story of how she first landed in Henry's memories. She calls it that she calls a maze. Henry's in her story, I mean, she tells Holly once she got to the very last part of the maze, that is Henry's memories, she could hear Kate Bush in the distance. She follows it to the edge of the memory, and she just follows the music and the very last memory there. Ooh, excuse me. I love the discussion happening in the chat, man. I want Stranger Things Funko Pops. Ha! Don't we all? Oh, you know what? I hate to be the bearer of bad news. For Stranger Things fans and Love Bunny, I think Funko Pops might go. Yeah. I saw something about them kind of, owing a lot of money, like the company, and that they might not last very long. So if you're gonna get your hands on Stranger Things, what's it called? Of those figures, you need to get them now, because if this company goes down, more than likely, just like anything, the prices are gonna skyrocket, guys. So, yeah. No, it's not that they. It's not that they hate them. It's not that they hate them. It's just that the company just owes a lot of money. There's no hate. People love their Funko Pops. It's just that the company, I don't know what, financial shit. But yeah. So if you're gonna get those Funko Pops, guys, get them now. I'm sorry, what? Booze and Chill, my friend, said, who? Henry is fine? I can't even, the chat is going crazy. I can't even click on one. It's insane. Something about somebody being, fine. Henry? I don't know. This thing is real slow. I click one thing and it won't go. Ah, there we go. But I love the discussion. Hello. Hello. They actually call me by my name. That's weird. Thank you. Welcome to the club. Talk too much online. No biggie, man. No biggie. I love the discussion. I love the Stranger Things discussion. I'm a nerd myself here. We're just talking about Stranger Things. That's what we're talking about here, man. That's what we're talking about. Well, talking about episode 4. So once again, hopefully I'm not spoiling too much. Oh, Erica's badass. Erica is a badass. So where was I? Oh yeah. Max following the song. You guys in the chat, what song does Max listen to that helps her survive from Vecna in season 3? What song is it? Let me know in the live chat. Let's see you guys know that one. I love this song too. So back at the base, I'll wait for your answer. Back at the base, Derek the bait successfully just walks into our Earth base, and freaking Stranger Things fan for the win, dude. Kate Bush running up that hill. Hells yeah. It's season 4, not 3. Was it season 4? What did I say? Well, whatever. But yeah, you're correct. I don't remember what I said. But yes, it's Kate Bush. And running up that road and running up that hill and running up that building. It's a good song. You know, try jogging to that song. It's ironic, but also like it pumps you up because you're running up the hill. You know what I mean? And it's, I don't know. It gets you into the right jogging mindset. Give it a shot. So yeah, he just kind of like walks in. Derek walks in because, you know, the military is taking in kids, and so they're taking in kids, and because, you know, Derek's a kid, they're like, oh, we just missed one. So lolly la. Derek just walks in, and they're like, he fucking owns the place, right? And starts to plan with the other kids that have been, what's it called? Not introduced, but met by Mr. Whatsit. And the others receiving goods from Murray to go forth the plan. And I love how this discussion's happening in the chat right now. So that's what's happening. And back in the upside down, the actual upside down, L willingly mixed it into the base and snaps a guard's neck in the process. That part was actually pretty awesome. It's pretty brutal. At Earth Base, Derek gathers all of Henry's kid victims, like I said. And Will has a moment with Mike and Robin witnessing Will's gay showing. And this is probably something that everybody's already seen since like season 3. Will kind of sort of exposing his feelings for Mike. So that's already been shown there since season 3, and it's kind of sort of being sprinkled throughout of the last couple of episodes of the last episode of volume 1. So there's that. And then Dustin being a badass figures out that the Great Wall of the Upside Down, as I call it, circles all around Hawkins, and in dead center of that Great Wall of the Upside Down is the DEA, Department of Energy, the Hawkins lab, as they call it, which is the lab that pretty much started it all since the first season. That lab is in the very, very, very beginning. What is this? Mr. Whatsit eats kids for breakfast. Booze and chill. I mean, it's starting to look that way, man. It's starting to look that way. It's pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. I'm reading the comments. Oh, I'm going back and forth. I'm telling the last bit parts here. I just need to know why Will and Mike barely showed up in the trailer. Are we talking about which trailer? Because I'm gonna break down the volume 2 trailer. I can't tell what that emoji is. It's so tiny. I can't tell what that is. But if you're talking about volume 2, I have not seen it yet. Do 20 minutes of our comments. 20 minutes of our comments. Oh man. We'll have a big old discussion once I'm done with this and breaking down that volume trailer. We're pretty much almost there, man. We're pretty much almost there. You guys are cool. You guys are fun. You guys are entertaining. Volume 2 trailer. I myself personally, I have not seen it. I have not seen it, man. I haven't seen the volume 2 trailer. Hurry up. Hey. Chill. Chill. Stranger Things fan, chill. But yeah, I haven't seen it myself. And that's why I'm going to play it here live and break it down. Hurry up, you want to talk. Chill, Stranger Things fan, chill. Patient you must be. Daddy chill. Kind of has a nice ring to it. Not gonna lie to you, it's got a nice ring to it. I like that. However, I watched it 2 minutes after it came out. Dude, if I had that kind of time, shit. Yeah, I barely found out that it was out since like yesterday. But anyways, when did it come out? I don't even know when it came out, to be honest with you. But anyways, going on with this thing and enjoying my shandy here. So at Earth Base, Derek gathers all of Henry's victims. I already mentioned that part. Justin being, I already mentioned that part as well. So we're about to finish this thing, guys. In the cave, back at the cave, Max still telling her story and how she ended up on Vecna's first memories ended up in Vecna's first memories of her. In her story, she ran through all of Vecna's memories of her until she reaches all of the way to the end of where she last had. I'm getting all my shit mixed up here. All the way to the end where she last had when he killed her. And in this memory, she found an open portal where she saw herself in a coma and Lucas sitting next to her. But the portal closed when the music stopped. So that's I mean, music is like big, pretty big. Music is a very powerful tool, man. It's a very powerful tool. While Lucas flips the tape around to play or continue the song, I don't remember exactly. If you're familiar with tapes, that's how those things worked. Vecna appears to her and chases her down to the cave where she pretty much lives in. And she hides in it, and Vecna, unable to move, not because he gave up, but because he was scared fucking stiff. Max questions as to why that is. And she then tells her that she tells Holly that she has a plan, and she would have to go back to Henry's place and do what she tells her to do. Back on Earth, underground, on Earth Base, Robin and Will have moments, and because you know how I mentioned that Robin kind of sort of saw Will's gay kind of showed. And cover your ears. We're gonna have a discussion, okay? We can talk all the Stranger Things once this is over, but just cover your ears. I do this on Thursdays. Thursdays, 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, man. Now I got headphones on. Mute me, man. Mute it. We have the technology to do these things, man. Come on. Mute it. Put some fucking Kate Bush in the meantime. Put some Kate Bush. I'll be back next Christmas. Hardy har har, Stranger Things. Hardy har har. So goddamn funny. Now I'm still the 1980s. I get that. Anyways, I lost my notes here, man. Come on, man. Come on, Stranger Things fans. Come on. Testing. Sorry about that. Stupid cable. Left around the tape. Blah 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 blah. Teaser down. I got all my notes and I got all mixed up. I gotta remember to highlight here. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's right. Robin and Will having a moment because Robin noticed that his gay kind of showed, and because she herself is also gay. She kind of sort of gives off. She tells this story of when she was a kid, or she saw this footage of herself when she was a kid, and started going on like, "Oh, I saw this little kid, and I saw how free she was, and how she was just like so completely free that it just felt like I was able to fly when I was at my highest point." Because that was as her seeing herself as a young kid in those videos that she was explaining to Will, was just like her just being herself, being able to be herself, and there being no judgment. Because when you're a kid, I mean, I don't, till this day I don't give a shit, but when you're a kid, it's a completely different level of not giving a fuck, because you're just like going about your life and just not giving a crap whether you get hurt or not, because that's how kids are. That's how kids are, man. And yeah, they have that moment, and she explains as to how she became the Rockin' Robin, which is her what is it called? Not character, but her. There's another term. She's Rockin' Robin on the station that she talks into through using the government's signals, which is hilarious. But anyways, in the Upside Down base, Hopper and Elle make it into the base and get ambushed by Dr. K, aka Sarah Connor, and her squad. On Earth base, the gang digs up their way to a bathroom stall where they start sneaking out kids from the camp. And we're going to be going up back and forth. The Upside Down base, there's an all-out fight that leads into there goes an all-out fight that of Hopper and the kidnapped soldier that they were messing with earlier, and manages to take down the soldier, but ends up getting chokehold by a hive tentacle, as I call it. I'm not entirely sure if that's the proper name for it, but yeah, he gets choked by one of those. I'm trying to go back and forth here, and boom, 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 boom. Things don't look good for the gang in their plans to save the kids. Their plan is then flopped by a snitchy kid who just happened to actually had to go to the bathroom, and they get snitched on. Things start getting a little too rowdy. Now, back in the Upside Down, Dr. K has a short villain monologue, and she shows Hop what having knowledge how to control the monsters work. Like, she controls that hive tentacle, as I call it, just by changing the temperature. And just like this isn't going out to the Terminator fans. If you've seen this episode, if you pay close attention to the control that Dr. J is using in this scene, it's the same control she uses in Terminator 2. Pay very close attention. Sarah Connor, aka Dr. J, in Stranger Things Season 5, uses the same control that she uses in Terminator 2. I was like, no fucking way, dude. No fucking way. But it's there. It's there. And I was so psyched when I saw it. I was like, shit. The nostalgia levels on a whole fucking different level. Different level. But anyways. In the Upside Down, Dr. K is I already mentioned that part. Elle fights Dr. K, and Hop knocks her out. Hop gets Elle as far away as he can from the sonic weapons that they have installed all over their goddamn base and their labs and stuff. Tells her to get out. Elle sees this tear on Hop's jacket and notices something. That she unzips the jacket, revealing that he's bombed. He calls it a failsafe and leaves Elle behind and proceeds to walk into the hall with the vault in it. On Earth base, Mike, Will, Joyce, Derek get caught underground. Lucas has 2 kids with him, and Robin delivering other kids to Murray in his little truck, right? We'll see that the Demis are fast approaching the base. That's when all hell breaks loose. The kids and the gang are just trying to survive at this point. Mike and the kids surrounded by Demis, till a soldier burns one, and they all feel it, as well as Will. Again, Will has this connection, man. Will's got this connection. I'm bored. I said I was going to talk the episodes. I said I was going to talk about the episodes. You know what you should do? Just continue watching, man. And I'll be waiting right here. I'll be waiting right here, man. Be waiting here. Ba, ba, ba. Holly aged a lot. Well, actually, they were saying that they might have even switched her. That it's not even the same girl. So she went from 2 to 13. Once again, it's been done before, man. It's been done many times before. I don't know how old you may be, but in the 90s, there was high school movies where all the students were being played by 20 and 30-year-olds. It's been done before. It's called acting. It's fun to pretend. It's fun to pretend. You just gotta pretend they're kids, man. Essentially, that's what this entire show is. 20-some-year-olds, wrong camera. 20-some-year-olds pretending to still be kids. So it's still happening, man. It's still happening. You're watching it in Stranger Things. Dustin, Mike, Lucas, Will, they're still essentially still playing little young kids, but they're not. It's still happening, man. It's still happening. Where's that comment? There we go. The kids are teens, but the actors were early what? 20s, late 20s. Yeah, man. Like I said, essentially they're 20-year-olds still playing kids. That's what we're seeing. Can I share a theory? Please do so. Go ahead. Place your theory down there while I continue over here, and I'll come back to that. Do it. Where was I? Can you start others? Fights. Where was I? There were Murray. Oh yeah, Will sees that the Demis fast approaching the base. That's when all hell breaks loose. Demigorgons everywhere, killing soldiers, chasing Robin and Murray, and the kids and the gang just trying to survive. Mike and the kids surrounded by. I already saw this. I already read this part. So continuing on with in the upside down base, Hopper comes out of this hallway / vault, not blown up, showing that it's now not Vecna that's in there. Because like I mentioned earlier, Elle had this theory that the military was keeping Vecna. So with Hopper walking out not dead and unharmed, already right away gives you the idea that there's no Vecna in there. So, wrong camera. I keep losing myself. I keep losing myself. All right, there we go. In there, then Elle walks in to find out that it's actually her sister number Ocho, bro. Ocho. Okay, now I'm gonna check out this theory. Sorry about that. Let's see what we got here. So I think that the government is using 8's powers to make it look like that. To make it look like what? To make it look like what? Like, you're gonna have to get a little bit more specific. Elaborate for me, please. Elaborate. I would like to get to know a little deeper into this theory of yours, but I just need you to elaborate for me. Read the first part. There's a first part. Oh, my bad. Here we go. The hell? Where'd it go? Game of Thrones. Game theory for film. Sorry. At the end of the season 4, we saw how horrible Hawkins was, but survived everything. So, I see where you're getting at. With that. So what we saw in season 4, the last episode, you think that was just a fucking enormous illusion of Hawking splitting into 4. Somehow the government been able to manipulate number 8's powers to such a fucking large scale that she managed to, or in this case, Dr. J was able to manipulate 8's powers to a large scale to the point where she was able to make everybody see this vision all at once. That's your theory. Because if I got that correctly, that is a pretty sick theory. And I think you're fucking onto something. You are onto something. Lovely bunny. You are up to something. And I like that theory. That's a fucking crazy but good theory, dude. And it sort of fucking makes sense. But like, that leads me to believe that the sister 8, and I'm only going by the last episode of season 4, if 8 was able, or maybe again, it maybe might have not been just 8 by herself, it was by the help of Dr. J, but still, to be able to get 8's power to that scale is nuts. Which makes me think that L is slacking a bit. She's slacking a bit. But again, we're shown in this season that Dr. J knows how to control these kids and these monsters and whatnot, and she shows that to Hop. So yeah, she might have not done it on her own. It was by the help of Dr. J. That's fucking crazy, dude. Has a lot of plot holes. Yeah, Liam comes on board. Thank you for joining, though. Thank you for joining. See you in the next Stranger Things topic, or in the next one. Please consider subscribing, where we do non-boring stuff. But thank you for joining, though. But yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude. I like it, though. I like it. That's insane. If you don't mind, we're gonna finish this thing off. Also gotta go. Sadly, it's no biggie, dude. We all gotta do some. We all got shit to do and stuff. But thanks for hanging out. Much love, guys. Thanks so much. Much appreciated. Awesome. Glad. Hope to see you guys again. I will. I remember you better if you subscribe. I forget a lot. It works out better that way. Trust me. I'm very forgetful. But thanks. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a very forgetful person. If you subscribe, you hang out more, I will remember you. That's just how I work. But thanks a lot, guys. Thank you for joining. Much love. Much love. Fucking, what was I? Back in the next one. Hells yeah. Love to hear that. Love to hear back from you guys. Cheers. Awesome, awesome. Bye. So, in Earth base, because I already explained how Upper is not killed, and we also went a little bit deeper into the theory, that crazy theory that these friends of mine now thought of. We went deep into that shit, and that was fucking crazy. Love that shit. So we already discovered that they're not holding Vecna. Hop isn't dead because Vecna wasn't there, but it actually was L's sister number 8, bro. So back on Earth base, the calm before the storm. Everyone taking it with all of the demis just down because, you know, after one of the soldiers burning one of them, they all feel it because that's how the hive works, right? One gets burned and they all fucking feel it, right? So there's the calm before the storm, and the demis are all down, and then fucking Vecna, boss, walks it through the portal and fucking annihilates everyone, and then he awakens the Demigorgons and continues the havoc. That, and like I'm talking, like the chase continues with Murray and Robin, with Lucas and the other 2 kids, and what's happening around inside the base where Vecna and everyone else is at. And then once all said and done, Vecna kills off the last remaining soldier and senses Will is near him because, you know, technically speaking, Will is part of the hive. And then knocks Joyce out cold because, you know, she's doing the mother thing. Don't fucking touch him! And poof, fucking knocks her out. And then Vecna tells Will that he can see why he chose the children, because they're weak. And so was he. Vecna walks back into the portal. Shows scenes of everyone about to get killed, like Robin, the kids, Lucas, Mike, and that exact moment, Will remembered what Robin told him, and the last words he recalled were, "I had all the answers." I failed to mention that in that conversation, that really deep conversation they were having underground, that she had all the answers when she saw this clip of her young. So that's the last thing he recalls. And then it cuts into old footage of Will and Mike's past when they were kids, when they first met and stuff like that. And all this is going through his mind. As all this is going through his mind, the last few words he remembers is, "I had all the answers." And then cuts. I'm sorry. That's not it. That wasn't it. My bad. Cuts to old footage of Will and Mike's past and kids. I felt so free. That was the line. I felt so free, and I felt like I can fly. Those are the last words that he recalls during, like, he's basically seeing his life flash before his eyes. Then Mike stares back up at the Demigorgon that was in midair, about to slash his fucking brains out. And in shock, he sees it stuck in midair, fighting to move, but unable. Mike looks behind the Demigorgon and sees Will standing there with his hand out. and he quickly figures and senses that Will had just saved him. And while this is happening, the Demigorgon's about to kill Lucas and Robin have also been stopped in fucking midair. They were all Will's bitches at this point. These Demis are all Will's bitches at this point. So, he levitated them up and killed them Vecna style. If you remember season 3, we first see Vecna appear and do his thing. How he just lift up these people and just break their, like, we're talking like that type of shit. He kills him Vecna style. And then Will falls to his knees, looking like he just fucking lifted the fucking earth, dude. He looks up at the camera, white eyes, and slowly turn to his normal eyes. And then you see the one drip of blood coming down from his nose. And then fucking scene, baby. Scene. That fucking last shot was just brilliant, dude. Brilliant. It was fucking brilliant. But that is discussion of episode 3 and 4. Now, let's finish this off with give me a second. Let's turn down the music for this one. First, let's get this thing rolling on here first, man. Let's get this thing rolling off here first. Friends weren't able to stick around very long, but that's okay. Cheers to them. Cheers to them. Cheers to, what's that say? Born to watch podcast? Cheers to you all, if you're still watching. Long and thin? That's what she said. Oh! Oh! What's up? What's up? Okay, let's get this thing up and rolling here, and then we're gonna finish off this live with a breakdown. But first, we're gonna cut the music, because then we can't do this correctly. And it's not pausing. There we go. Let's finish this thing off, guys, with Volume 2, Season 5, Stranger Things, Volume 2 teaser. Let's get it going.
Failed. We never stood a chance.
This is not over. Not by a long shot.
This whole
Oh, I love that shot. Just so you know, I'm gonna be coming back and forth to avoid YouTube problems. But I love that. I love that shot where the feet's coming out of the hole, because we saw something like that in season 3 when they were able to go in and out of the portals as they pleased, the gang. And that I remember that one where that cheerleader got killed in Eddie's home, and he had that portal on top of his mobile home, and they were able to toss the Tide blankets to come in and out, and whenever they would flip over to the other side, they were just kind of like, you know what I mean, drop the opposite direction. It's so great. So great. All right, let's keep it going.
time. Everything we have ever assumed about the Upside Down has been dead wrong.
Well, that's a fucking huge assumption. Everything we've ever known about the Upside Down has been fucked. Basically, is what I just heard. That's crazy.
Mother of God.
You gotta love the music that they put out throughout this entire show, man. Like, Such good music. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you think. Like, this is good music. 80s music was just like, it just hit differently. 80s and 70s music were just magical times, not like the stuff that we listen to now.
Help me find him. Kill him.
Or I don't listen to, but you know what I mean. We got Sarah Connor shooting up the place. Get down! Get to the upside down! Get to the upside down now! That was my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Pretty bad. I know. I'm sorry.
God, I thought that was supposed to be the easy part.
It was.
It seems like the deeper that we go into the show, I just realized I forgot to completely switch it. But it seems like the more we go into the show, Nancy just keeps getting more of a badass. And then I might have heard somewhere that Nancy's getting her own spinoff. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, Nancy's cool, I guess, but to have her own thing, dude? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, whatever.
I don't know what's on the other side of any of this. If we want to stand a chance of surviving, we need to be a team.
I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of what Jonathan is saying because my new friends over here on I was looking at the wrong camera. My new friends that weren't able to stick around, we're talking about characters being cut off, and I don't know. I think this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the maybe not this volume, or maybe because there's only 2 more left, dude. By the way, are you gonna spend your Christmas watching it? Because I sure as hell am. I'm gonna be on my vacation. I'm gonna be enjoying myself. I'm gonna be watching the shit out of it. But anyways, yeah, my new friends over here were saying about characters being cut off, and it's like, oh, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a very emotional Christmas. It's gonna be a very emotional Christmas. Like, it's gonna be nuts. This Christmas is gonna be nuts. But anyways, it's gonna be.
It is time.
Oh, every time he says those words,
It is time.
no, I can't do a good Vanna. Okay.
It is time.
I think I got it. I think that's as close as I got. Let's keep watching.
For new world.
Lab.
You're done.
That scene in particular with that giant sonic boom or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm so glad. I made new friends today, and very interesting friends at that. One of them had a very good theory about 8 being the one that caused that ginormous Hawkins splitting thing. And it makes sense. And I think her theory might be heading towards a very good direction, because Elle found 8 in the military's possession in the Upside Down base. So that makes me think that the scene we just saw right now in this Volume 2 teaser, that wave, could be number 8's powers being used for good by the help of the gang. I can't fucking wait. The fucking Christmas needs to come now. Christmas is not even my favorite holiday, but I wanted to come just because of this.
You die, I die.
I don't like the sound of that. As my new friends were saying earlier, like about characters dying, I really and oh, it's no wonder that bunny friend of mine was saying that they better not touch Steve and Dustin. I understand this now because I'm watching this for the very first time. I understand why she said that. Or he said that. I'm not sure. They're just under names and not faces. But whatever. I understand now. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of what Dustin and Steve just told each other. I don't like it. I don't like it. Nope. Nope. I don't want it. But I want to watch it anyway. It is time. That is how we're going to wrap up tonight's live. I got to thank my new friends. If you happen to hop on and watch the replay, thank you so much. Hope to see you guys again. And Volume 2 teaser, nuts. They're giving some hints out. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. But the show's coming to an end. We're gonna see some characters being die off in Volume 2. I typically don't listen to sad Christmas songs because they depress me, but I'm pretty sure this show is gonna fucking have me listening to sad Christmas. Be strong. Anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in. Let your voice be heard in the comments down below, in the replay at this point. Stranger Things Season 5, Volume 1, Episode 3 and 4. If you've caught on, let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if I missed anything important or a specific scene of yours, that favorite scene of yours from any of the episodes that you would like to dive deeper in. Let me know in the comments. We can chat down there. And or you, I spoiled something for you. I apologize, but please come back to the replay so we can discuss these episodes. So we can, you know, let's interact. This is a good show. I love to talk about it. And also, let me know what you guys thought about the Shiner. Shock Wave. Very sweet, very blueberry, very refreshing. And it's this is more like a summery drink. I don't even know what the fuck it's doing here. Like, why is it even here? But anyways, very, very awesome twist of events. Just like Stranger Things. That Stranger Things ending will be coming a powerful sorcerer, just like he always has been, like his character in D&D. Very powerful stuff. Very great writing done by the Duffer Brothers. Fucking brilliant. How are they gonna make this? How are they gonna top it? I mean, for Volume 2? Well, we're gonna have to find out come Christmas Day. And for those of you wondering, will I be doing something for the night of Christmas or the day of Christmas? Join Patreon. I will let you know, but you got to join Patreon. Patreon size Booze and Chill. I always forget something. Head on to Patreon size Booze and Chill. You get to hang out. It's been a little slow. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little slow because I've been super busy. But If I do decide on doing something, that's the place where we will find out when, where, and what is happening. So I'm gonna leave you off with that. Thank you guys for watching. Again, thanks my new friends for subscribing. Hit the like, subscribe if you are into alcoholic beverages, Stranger Things, movies, TV shows in this case, or the occasional food, which I really need to get back into. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. And remember, if you keep watching, I'm gonna keep drinking some more of this stuff. Thank you all for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.